sweetheart roses grow down an old back road, I know. Just a memory of some happy days gone by. I don't know who put it there, but it always blooms so fair, half hidden from the world that passes by. It grows wild and it grows free, just like nature meant to be, down the back road that I'm thinking of. It blooms in summertime with a fragrance so divine, the sweetheart rose, a rose I really love. Where old homesteads used to be, you can find it neath the trees, still growing from the days of long ago. Early settlers put it there, 'cause it didn't take much care, the rambling rose that most of you will know. It grows wild and it grows free, just like nature meant to be, down the back road that I'm thinking of. It blooms in summertime with a fragrance so divine, the sweetheart rose, a rose I really love. Well, others used to stray on a quiet summer's day in a shady nook down by that rippling stream. Bushbirds would softly sing while the towie's voice would ring, and the sweetheart rose would listen to their dreams. It grows wild and it grows free, just like nature meant to be, down the back road that I'm thinking of. It blooms in summertime with a fragrance so divine, the sweetheart rose, a rose I really love. The sweetheart rose, a rose I really love. When you feel downhearted and life don't look so gay, think about tomorrow, for it's a brand new day. If yesterday was trouble and friends seem far away, then happiness is just a dream away. For daydreams are the sort of things that you're allowed to see. Just sit a while and try to count the good things that might be, and remember what I tell you. Hear me when I say happiness is just a dream away. If you've just lost a loved one and know the pain of grief, I ask myself, what can I do? What can I say to offer some relief? For only time will heal the wound, the scar will always stay, the pain will slowly lessen till it finally fades away. Think about the good times with people you have known, perhaps a far-off township where you might have grown. You must have happy memories of some long bygone day, then happiness is just a dream away. For daydreams are the sort of things that you're allowed to see. Just sit a while and try to count the good things that might be. And remember what I tell you. Hear me when I say happiness is just a dream away. Yes, happiness is just a dream away. Dancing together at the old country hall, listening to music we've all heard before. Then I found a partner that knew every line, looking over her shoulder in three-quarter time. Holding you closely, we tenderly danced to the music supplied by a hillbilly band. Then I got a feeling I wished you were mine, looking over your shoulder in three-quarter time. Too soon it was over, I wanted some more, but back to the men who stood round the door, hoping quite soon that we'd dance one more time, looking over your shoulder in three-quarter time. Your eyes shone so brightly like stars in the sky. I knew you were thinking the same as was I. The next time we danced, we sang every line, looking over your shoulder in three-quarter time. We danced so smoothly, we glided along in a world of our own, to an old country song. These moments so precious just suited me fine, looking over your shoulder in three-quarter time. Holding you closely, we tenderly danced to the music supplied by a hillbilly band. Then I got a feeling I knew you were mine, looking over your shoulder in three-quarter time. The golden memories, all that's left of times that we once knew. The happy days of childhood, when skies were always blue. You tried to point me in the way you thought was good for me, but a golden golden memories, all that's left of times that used to be. The little things a boy must learn if he's to be a man, of how to train his horse and a dog if he's to work the land. The choice of words that he must use in any company, by the golden memories, all that's left of times that used to be. Taught me how to throw a rope to catch an errant calf, of how to stop when things went wrong and try to have a laugh, to plow the field so straight and true and sow the seed to grow. These things I learned in boyhood so many years ago. A golden memories, all what's left of times that we once knew. The happy days of childhood when skies were always blue. You tried to point me in the way you thought was good for me, by the golden memories, all that's left of times that used to be. They say that country songs are sad. I tell you what I'll do. If you sing me a love song, I'll start to think of you. A love song's what I'd like to hear. I'm tired of feeling blue. If you sing me a love song, I'll sing one back to you.
I've heard about those shattered dreams and promises untrue. If you sing me a love song, I'll make my life anew. Of dying dogs and grandmas and faithful horses too. If you sing me a love song, I'll forget about them too.
When the sun sinks in the west and the skies are golden hue, if you sing me a love song, I'll want to be with you. When the moon comes o'er the hill, shining bright and new, if you sing me a love song, I'll make your dreams come true. I'd like to live the happy life where skies are always blue. If you sing me a love song, I'll make it there with you. We could build a little home for maybe quite a few. If you sing me a love song, well, I don't know what I'd do. I still remember many things that you said when you were just little and going to bed. Then you'd wake in the morning to greet the new day. You were my little girl, so happy at play. My blue eyes, I miss you. Now we're far apart. my blue eyes, remember, you're still in my heart. And now that you're grown and gone on your way, God bless you and guide you throughout every day. When you were just little, you'd climb on my knee and say, Daddy, I love you, you belong to me. Then your blue eyes would shine like the fresh morning dew, and I'd whisper so softly, I love you too. Now you've gone to the city in search of fame. Beware of temptation that can lead you astray. For false friends will want you, but try to keep clear. Take warning, my daughter, the devil is near. Perchance you should wander where angels don't tread. Remember, my blue eyes, what your daddy has said. Come home if you need us, we'll always be here. Come back to the country where friends are sincere. My blue eyes, I miss you, now we're far apart. My blue eyes, remember, you're still in my heart. And now that you're grown and gone on your way, God bless you and guide you throughout every day. Highway of life I have traveled, through the dusty roads and the uphill climb, just to find another who before me, as I travel down that highway of time. When in youth you start out upon that journey, from the shelter of your home and family love, your lifetime stretches out in front before you, and it looks like only blue skies above. But storm clouds seem to quickly gather to roughen up the path to rocks and rills. But somewhere in the far off distance, you'll find shelter in the city on the hill. Weather friends will walk along beside you when the going's fine and things look good. But when it comes to hard times on the highway, they'll detour down the first turn that they could. But you must keep your mind upon that city, on the hill that reaches up into the sky. And if you walk along that straight highway, you'll climb those golden stairs by and by. Down the highway of life I have traveled, and I'm coming slowly to the journey's before me. In that city on the hilltop round the bend, down the highway of life I have traveled, through the dusty roads and the uphill climb, just to find another hill before me, as I travel down that highway of time, as I travel down that highway of time. In the quiet of winter, when the trees are all bare, you can walk in the garden with only loneliness there. For the whole world is sleeping and will wake once again to the patter of raindrops from warm springtime rain. When the hearts of all men will fill out with delight at the visions they see coming into their sight, they will warm to the smile of the ones they hold dear, for spring is the right time to start a new year. Red roses are love songs that bloom in the spring. Red roses are love songs for all men to sing. They bloom in their beauty the whole summer long. Red roses were made for a world full of song. Just a red rose to say how much I love you, but I guess that is something you already knew. The sweetness of perfume floats soft on the air. This red rose I give you should banish your care. This rose that I picked as I wandered today up the old garden path where we once used to stray, with your hand in mine as we wandered along. This red rose reminds me of days so long gone. Red roses are love songs that bloom in the spring. Red roses are love songs for all men to sing. They bloom in their beauty the whole summer long. Red roses were made for a world full of song. Old times used to be when our world was gay and free. How the memories linger dear to me. Love was in the air and life didn't have a care, but now there's only heartache left for me. One more time, one more time, one more time, I miss you on my mind. to be all that I need. When you walk close to me, hand in hand we strolled along the street. We promised not to part, that would break my heart. Now the times are just a golden memory. One more time. One more time. One more time. I miss you on my mind. Once again. Once again, my heart is filled with pain. One more time I think of you. One more time I'm feeling blue. One more time I miss you on my mind. One more time I see you smile. One more time my life's worthwhile. Then one more time I find that I was dreaming. Then one more time I find that I was dreaming. He grew in the bay where grassland is green. He roamed in the hills and valleys between. He knew of the freedom that this life could bring. A boy in the country where birds always sing. With dogs and a stock horse he worked for a time to muster the cattle like branding time. No bullet would pass him with stock whip in hand. He grew big and strong, a real man of the land. At sawmills and logging they all got a turn. This man from the bay was eager to learn. With horses and drays and a contract or two, carting the gravel for old roads and new. Hard work was no problem, he did it with ease. A good storyteller around cups of tea. Then with his own farm time soon slipped away. Good grief, he is aging, can no longer stay. To the small city section, the move had to come. No more the stock horse or old dog called Chum. No stock whip or saddle, just four wheels and street. A high fence around him, strange neighbours to meet. Then down to the sale yards he goes every week to look at the cattle and old friends to meet. A yarn at the stockyards brings back old times, but how his heart yearns for his home by the pine. He relives the days when he was a lad, all the old happenings, good times and bad. He knows life's gone by and he knows it's too late, but it sure would be good to just drive past the gate. Then it's out on the road and he turns the ute west and over the hill to the place he loves best. For just one more look at the land that he loves before he is called to the great land above. He looks like an old farmer, I heard somebody say. As I sat there on the stage, then the band began to play. Yes, for that was right, but I don't know how you'd know, but that was all I dreamed of those many years ago. To till the land and grow the crops and tend the cows and sheep and ride across the open hills and cross the gullies deep. or to feel the wind blow in my face with white clouds and blue sky. This freedom was the life for me. I'd love it till I die. No whistle, bell or hooter to keep me to the clock. I'd make my own decisions of when to start or stop. I've seen the binders cutting oats for chaff to feed the team. I've forked the sheaves and built the stooks and kept the stable clean. I drove the drays with 4 in hand while we were leading in. I'd stand above the shafter's back. The men would look and grin. I'd shout and swear like teamsters do to get them all to pull and swing the reins if need be, 'cause the drays were loaded full. Yes, I've swept the floor at shearing time. I've filled the catching pens. I've classed and rolled and pressed the wool and knocked off God knows when. But those were days of long ago when I was just a boy. Then many years of jerking cows have also brought me joy. Or to feel the soil run through my hands, that fresh turned salty loam, is something that I can't explain, but it makes me feel at home. Like a good clean crop of golden grain is something great to see rippling in the autumn breeze. It sure does things to me. And with tractors now to do the work while headers thrash the crop, the teams have gone and most the men have had to call a stop. These changing times these eyes have seen in this last 60 years, but country music still lives on, of joy and sweat and tears, of floods and droughts and heartaches, and all the things we feel. And to this old farmer, these songs are very real. Just one big family. We've come from many miles and miles away to join in celebration of our forebears who came to this fair land across the ocean waves.
We settled in the Southland, the soil has sought the far, with courage strong and hearted pioneers. They battled for their daily bread with hopes of times to come, and life beside them watching through the years.
As happens in the country life, the dreams oft go astray, but courage is the thing to see you through. Hardships there were plenty to test them on their way, but they just did the very best they knew.
They raised their children, boys and girls, and tried to make them true to all the things that they had held so dear. Now down the generations till here we are today, of many miles apart but oh so near.
These rolling plains of Southland, the Longwood Ranges too, the township on the river by the sea, are just some childhood memories that seem to cross my mind, and once again will beckon loud to me. When this weekend's over and we must all depart to far off places from